Police want the community to start expressing their outrage with the increase of violence across the city in hopes it will move leaders to take action.
IMPD Chief Brian Roach will retire at the end of the year, and the FOP has a list of demands for the new chief. News 8's Katie Wisely explains what those are. Katie, good morning to you.
That's right. Good morning. There's violence in every city, but the FOP says it's absolutely surging here in Indianapolis. In the last 26 days, 61 people shot, 18 people killed, and 15 people stabbed. The FOP says that's the first thing the new chief of police needs to address, plus a strong community policing plan, which will encourage residents to talk to officers.
We always say what's more important than what's in someone's hands is what's in their heads and their hearts.
FOP President Rick Snyder says the problem is a broken system.
We have a juvenile justice system that unfortunately in Marion County has become a joke.
Snyder says juveniles become repeat offenders when they fall onto a troubled path and see no consequences, which he says transitions to adulthood, and an increase of violent crimes are committed between the age of 18 and 24.
By the end of this year, we stand the chance of having the highest record number of murders in 5 consecutive years and having the highest number ever in the history of our city.
To start, Snyder says the new chief of police needs to push the courts and prosecutors to eliminate low bonds.
There's a reluctance, especially amongst leaders in the community, to really acknowledge some of the true significant contributors, such as that broken catch and release system of criminal justice. In Marion County alone, we have multiple felonies that involve violence in which suspects of those crimes get an automatic $500 cash bond and they're let right back out onto the street.
Those are crimes like felony battery, stalking, strangulation, escape, and resisting law enforcement.
Could we not say that if you have those prior convictions, you don't get the automatic cash bond, and we at least hold you and a judge looks at your situation before they release you?
Snyder says 3 out of every 4 murder victims in the city of Indianapolis are black males, and they outpace all other males, especially in the 18 to 24 age range.
That should be a huge red flag to our community. That's why we have asked continuously, where's the outrage? We want to see elected, appointed business, civic leaders coming forward and saying this is unacceptable in our community. We want to know why there's such a significant overrepresentation here, and then also put forward plans of how we're going to solve it and address it.
Another demand, a public database that will track prior conviction history of both murder victims and suspects. Snyder says if those people would have fulfilled prior convictions on violence, one or both of them wouldn't be present for that murder, which he says reinforces the notion that many of the murders are preventable. The FOP is hopeful to work with the mayor and interview some of those candidates. Now, they're hoping to find someone with strong leadership abilities and actually someone within IMPD. Now, we reached out to the mayor's office yesterday, and they said that in the coming weeks, they're going to be meeting with IMPD executive staff and community stakeholders, and then they'll have a decision after those meetings. We'll make sure to continue to bring all of you those updates on air and online at wishtv.com. Back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you.